I'm going to wear this beautiful grey lehenga and crop top today to a day wedding. I bought this lehenga from Chandini Chowk. So I have washed my face and I have nothing on my face, but I have applied my lip balm because it's a daytime wedding. So I really want my my foundation to really stick onto my skin, so I'm avoiding my moisturizer now because it's really hot in Delhi right now, and I'm sure I'll be melting like ice cream. So I'm not putting much layer onto my face. I'm going to use a moisture rich foundation which is by Bobbi Brown. It also has SPF, so I'm gonna use that, and I'm going to do my eye makeup first because there will be fallout because it's a day wedding, so I don't want to go really heavy on my makeup. So I'll do a really light smoky eye look and a muted lip. So yeah, let's begin. Doing my brows first, I'm using Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony and removing the excess product at the back of the cap and filling my brows lightly using gentle brush stroke. I'm filling top part of my brows and very lightly filling the bottom part so that I can see my individual natural brow hair. I'm loving natural feathery brows these days, so I'm not gonna overdo or overfill my brows. Next, I'm going to brush and blend using a spoolie brush, and then I'm using a clear mascara to set my brow hair. Next, I'm applying NYX eye primer onto my lids to make my eyeshadow pop and last long. You can also use a matte concealer if you don't have eye primer. Next, I'm roughly applying my eyeliner using a brown eye pencil. This will act as a base to a dark purple shade that I'm going to use next. I'm going to smudge this using a pencil brush. Next, I'm going to take this dark purple shade onto a small pencil brush and apply it on top of the eyeliner that we applied before. I'm gently smudging it outwards and upward, not going too high. I'm also applying it onto the outer V and smudging it to create a soft effect. This dark purple is perfect for daytime soft smoky eyes. Next, I'm going to apply this bronzer onto my eye crease to create a smooth transition. You can also use any light brown eyeshadow. Next, I'm reapplying the dark purple eyeshadow and layering it to intensify it even more. Next, I'm going to apply the shimmery silver eyeshadow onto the center part of my lids. Make sure to remove excess product from brush and work in layers. I'm gently blending it with the dark purple shade and marrying the edges together. Layering some more silver shadow onto the center of my lids to highlight that area. Next, I am gently drawing very thin lines using this Kiko Milano Shimmer Silver Shimmery Liquid and not going over with this one. I'm going to let it dry for some time and then apply a very pale white shimmery shadow on my brow bone to highlight it. Eye makeup is not complete yet, but we'll move to the face makeup and then we will later on complete the full eye makeup. I'm going to color correct pigmented areas first. I have mixed orange and yellow color corrector and applying it under my eyes and blending it using my fingers. I also applied it around my mouth to color correct any pigmentation that I have there. I forgot to apply primer, so I'm gonna do that now. I will try to avoid the color corrected area, but make sure to use primer first. I know I was totally out of my mind. I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's a new purchase and I'm really impressed. It blurs out the pores really well and helps the makeup to stay put. For my foundation, I'm going to mix two foundation today. I'm using Bobbi Brown Moisture Rich Foundation and Maybelline Dream Satin Foundation. Bobbi Brown Moisture Rich is little runny and gives a light medium coverage. So to add little more coverage, I mix Dream Satin Foundation.
Both are dewy foundations and thus the mixture added a good amount of moisture and glow to my skin. I used Innisfree Beauty Stamp to blend my foundation, and this is the original color of the sponge. It's not dirty as it may look. It's a day wedding, so a glowing, natural but even toned and light skin is a must. So I'm going to blend my foundation again using a brush and really buff it in. In harsh daylight, it's easier to see the crease and layers of makeup, so blending it really good. Next, I'm going to use the stamp again and blend again. The skin looks like skin now, but better. Next, I'm using a concealer brush to apply my concealer. For concealer, I'm using MAC Pro Longwear concealer because it's long lasting and sets really well and creases less. While concealing, make sure to use less product and work in layer to avoid cakiness. I'm also going to highlight my chin and bridge of my nose using the same concealer. Next, I'm going to blend it even more using the same Innisfree Beauty Stamp. I'll let the concealer dry and set before applying powder. Next, I'm going to apply this really light bronzer to contour my face. I'm using Bahama Mama bronzer by TheBalm Cosmetics and applying it lightly onto the hollows of my cheeks, under my jawline, and lightly on my hairline. I'm using a small eyeshadow brush to very lightly contour my nose. Now when the concealer is dry, I'm going to apply some banana shade powder on top of it, lightly patting it using a brush and then holding the brush by the end and gently brushing away the excess product. Next, I'm going to use the same powder to set my foundation using gentle tapping motion. You don't want to swirl your brush around because that will move your foundation. Next, I'm going to use my favorite blush, Essence Silky Touch blush in the shade Life's a Cherry, and applying it onto my cheeks, bringing it outwards. And then I'm going to apply my favorite MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light Skipade on the high points of my face. This gives a really gentle, natural glow to the skin like you're lit from within. For my lips, I'm going to use two lip shades. I'm going to apply MAC Mehr first. It's a really pretty pale pink shade. And then to tone it down, I'm going to top it with MAC Velvet Teddy, which is a pale nude brownish shade. And I was happy with the nudish pink shade that I got after mixing these two shades. I was really enjoying myself. So I applied some highlighter on my cupid bow to highlight that. Next, I'm going to complete my eye makeup, curling my lash and then coating them with Color Bar Zoom and Boosh mascara. Then I'm applying fake lashes which I got from Amazon. Glue that I'm using is by Ardell. Next, I'm applying brown eye pencil on my lower and upper waterline. And then smudging the lower lash line using the dark purple eyeshadow shade that we used before. And then blending the edges using the same crease brush that we use for eyeshadow. And then I'm using a pale champagne shade to highlight inner corner of my eyes. Now to set everything, I'm going to spray this setting spray by Smashbox and let it dry. I really loved how my makeup turned out. What do you think? To finish off the look, I added a pair of golden ethnic earrings. For my body, I used Pond's Vitamin E body lotion and added few drops of foundation in it and applied it on exposed part of my body. This adds moisture and evens out skin tone, kind of like a BB cream. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I loved filming this. And please don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel so that we can stay connected. And I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.